So the main thing in electrical rooms,
When you think of risk management, the scope of responsibility.
maintain at least a 3-foot clearance in front of all electrical panels,
In our district, and I mentioned we have 71 buildings,
and it looks like everything is fine in this room.
they're valued at $1.25 billion, and we're responsible for inspecting those buildings.
So let's continue down there, guys.
Okay.
But we insure it all, we handle the claims, we do unemployment benefits. Our primary goal is to prevent injuries among our staff from a workers' comp standpoint.
They started putting fire caulk around it,
Okay.
which prevents a fire from spreading.
Our primary function on a safety inspection is not to go in an adversarial type mode that I got you, let me see what I can find, let me write you up.
That's good news to you. Yes. So it's not gonna come out of your budget.
We're going to eliminate and identify things that might cause some disruption to the campus primary activity.
Today's safety topic is going to be going over hazard recognition.
Every facility in the district, every department, there is monthly safety training.
What we used to call it in the military is situational awareness.
The more we do it, the more it stays fresh in everyone's head and mind, and they act on it, they think about it, and they incorporate it more in their day-to-day work.
Once you recognize that there's water in the area, you put a wet floor sign down.
Most organizations you ask, do you do safety training? And everybody would say yes. But in Mesquite ISD, we do training that we have documentation, which fares well when you are buying insurance for your school district and when there is evidence of a good safety program, including safety inspections as well as safety training.
That's a hazard that's recognized and you're avoiding any kind of safety issue.
It allows us to buy insurance at a more favorable rate than similar type organizations can.
Which way are you going, sir? Okay, he'll help you over there.
Well, Mr. Ankram's been a part of the district for 20 plus years. So he's been hands-on, he's done crossing guard, he's at stops, he does periodic checks.
Good job, good job. Well, the first thing we talk about is your sense of responsibility. Do you realize the most important thing that you're doing here is protecting these children?
He's always with Dixie, his dachshund. Bob has a way of making crossing guards feel more at ease in their position, dealing with traffic and dealing with upset motorists that you would have from time to time.
I take this job very seriously. I don't know how much longer I'm going to do it. You never know. But I will say this, that whoever supervises crossing guards needs to be hands-on as much as possible. And if possible, have a canine unit.
We have had some tremendous savings, especially in our workers' compensation program. And the savings during the past 27 years, we have documented savings of $36 million during our period of self-insuring this program.
With our risk management team, everyone is somewhat versed in every aspect of each other's job. If we were all out of the office and there was a vehicle accident,
Once I get to the site, I'm going to be taking pictures first of the whole vehicle and then of the individual places that are damaged on the vehicle.
our administrative assistant, she can go out, she can take pictures, she can gather that information to make sure that the mission continues.
And if possible, if someone else is involved, we want to get their information as well.
At every campus, our goal is this unified effort of loss control is that every principal, every teacher, that when they think about risk management or they just think about safety, it just becomes part of that culture at a campus.